You know, it's great here in Poland, but sometimes I have a hankering for English things like Churchill, an apple crumble, the simple things in life. And so with that, I found myself on a plane headed to the UK. At the other end, I hopped in this car, hopped onto this bench, which was very pleasant, hopped off this bench, and then hopped down to Artisan Coffee and Ealing to grab a latte macchiato and enjoy the summer vibes. It was tasty. I then hopped on the tube and exited at this beautiful garden, Victoria Trafalgar Gardens. I then walked up to Trafalgar Square, there's the tube bus, famous London landmark, and I headed to Chinatown for Japanese food, of course. Had a really pleasant vibe, as you can see. The Donburi Bowl, however, wasn't amazing, 6 out of 10. Disappointed and broken man had descended into the underground and emerged into the city of London, which was incredibly windy, as you can hear. I then headed into Shoreditch Market, which, as you can see, was kind of crowded, but not too bad. There's kind of a few interesting characters around here, so yeah. I followed these guys around for a while. They didn't even know I was there, but they had riz. Just kidding, I'm an old man and I know some cool words. Here's some delicious Lebanese food. I will absolutely be trying this next time. I didn't this time because I have gluten intolerance, but hey. Dirty Bagels looks really cool. I'm also going to try that. But I was here for one thing and one thing alone. Crumble. And I wanted my crumble, and here's my crumble. It was humble, and I was humbled to have my humble crumble. I tried this chai tea on the other hand, and it just tasted like dirty stale water. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Humbled by my crumble, but disgusted with the chai, I headed a disappointed man into the underground, and emerged a happier man to the Churchill War Rooms, which I'd heard great things about. Disregard the flickering lights. I'm not entirely sure why they were flickering, but there we go. Here's the big man himself, and a woman who didn't want to be recorded and was perplexed. And here's the central hall. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of Churchill stuff, little novelties. I think this is where Churchill slept. Kind of basic.
He wants us to be seen to be striking back at him as hard as we can.
This was probably the one place which I really liked in the museum. It kind of gave a sense of life to the museum, whereas the rest was just a lot of dummies and a lot of trinkets, and it felt really kind of fake and lifeless. After that, I emerged into the park, which was really pleasant. Bringing London's always fun. Here's a random cottage, they're growing rhubarb out front, and that's kind of cool. I like that. I paused here for a while to admire the swans and the ducks because I'm a 70-year-old man at heart and I'd do that. It was pleasant, judge me if you must. I head along the Horse Guards Road, plus the Household Cavalry Museum. As you can see, there was no household and no cavalry. I finished my day in a pub full of lawyers, didn't get to. This has been True Polish Geezer. I'm not going to ask you to like or subscribe, but if you do, you'll make an old man happy.